Hi everyone, and welcome to another Sims 2 speed build. This is a community lot called the Old Chapel Bistro, and the story goes is that the old chapel was abandoned years ago, and as it stood decaying, Lord Kirk, which is Scottish for church I believe, decided it would be a good idea to turn it into a restaurant and nightclub for the young folk. Not such a good idea to leave the gravestones in place, as many have heard the sound of wailing and clanking of chains over the nightclub music. You could say that the Old Chapel Bistro was built on a graveyard. So I know we have the crypto nightclub, but I thought it might be a nice idea to have something else a little bit spooky for spooky month. So this is a sort of a mixture between spooky and medieval and goth. Now I did make a few changes to this. Yes, I found these, well, they look like clocks, but they're actually gravestones, and I think they came from the paranormal stuff pack, which was converted from Sims 4 to Sims 2. And there are 3 different ones. One gives off a pink mist, one a green mist, and the other doesn't give off any mist at all. So I thought that would be a great idea to put in the graveyard, but cover it with plants, because the art style of it isn't the same as Sims 2. I did test the lot out, and you'll see with the gameplay video at the end that there is a really nice little green mist. It's quite subtle, but you can see it. Now these windows that I had just put in, I did change all these, and I found some better, bigger ones which are in game. Although I did keep those boarded up ones, which I think are from Sims Resource. Probably Shake Shaft, I think it was. I thought having the boarded up windows looked the part for the old abandoned church. Now I did put in some rugs on this. Now I thought, because I put them in my last build, and I thought they were from the paranormal stuff pack that had been converted, but they're not. They're actually in game in the Sims 2, so I don't know what pack they were from. That's the rug there, which I really like that one. It looks really sort of gothy and old, but I did do a mixture of those and some red carpeting as well. And here come the medieval stuff. I wasn't sure whether to do the medieval tables or the goth ones, and I thought, well, I'll do medieval. Oh, I made a little mistake here with these chairs. They're actually not dining chairs. They were like living room chairs. I wasn't sure if there would be a problem with Sims sitting at the table on those. So I was able to find some proper dining room chairs, which actually went better, I think, with the tables. And I moved the tables over a bit, because I wasn't sure if Sims would get stuck. So I tried to leave spaces as much as possible. Because I had that problem once before when I made a community lot, and I took my Sims there and they got stuck in between the chair and the wall. I think it was a Christmas lot actually that I done, but I can't remember which one. I do actually change that Egyptian plaque thing on the back of that wall. Probably to, I think it's another Egyptian one, but it's more of a greyish colour. And I think these must be a conversion as well, but not sure what pack that's from. I think, wasn't there a plants pack for the Sims 4? Oh, that's the green one, the grey one that I changed that to. I thought it went better with the colour scheme. I was trying to go for greys and blacks and the dark wood. And here is where I put in the red carpet, so it looks like an aisle with that's the other thing I was trying to look for. I thought we had sort of old wooden benches, I couldn't find them anywhere, so I was wondering if I was getting mixed up with Sims 3, because I remember making a graveyard or building a graveyard in The Sims 3 years ago, and I'd done a sort of little chapel with wooden benches, so it could well be that I was getting mixed up with that. I thought these tapestries looked quite the part for putting on the walls here, more sort of like medievally type things, and those, I don't know where they're from. I think they must be in game as well. And this is where I thought, oh, I haven't put in a bar, I need a bar. So I was messing about trying to move things around, and I couldn't get rid of those flooring, the red dance floor, till I realised you have to use the hammer. So I ended up making the bar just sort of one square bigger, as you'll see in a minute. Yes. Use the hammer to get rid of that. And I wanted to have enough space behind that DJ booth, because on another build I done a long time ago, I put the DJ booth in, and when I went to do the gameplay to test it out, the DJ couldn't get to the booth, so I done sort of like an extra square there to make sure that the DJ could get in. I didn't put so many plants in this time, but obviously did put a few in just for decoration, same as the wall coverings. Had a bit of a problem with the roofing, but I have cut out as much as I can from the video, so it looks like I didn't have a problem, because I was going to have the tool bit like this at the front, and then I decided to do it at the back instead. And I thought I had a clock face to put on the wall, but I couldn't see one anywhere. I probably should have gone custom content shopping again. But I ended up putting in a big round window, as you'll see in a minute, in the end. There I had a bit of a problem with the roofing, and those two bits that stuck out, so I bashed those away. There's some more windows going in, which in a little while you'll see that I take out, because I find some better ones. I think it's about here. Oh, there's the big one that I've shoved in there. That's instead of a clock face. Oh, here's the window that I found. I think it looks more the part really, and it's bigger as well. So I ended up using that one. So again, more time being taken redoing what I've already done. But never mind. I think that wall covering as well, with the sort of mossy bit at the bottom, I think that one was TSR Shake Shaft from TSR. So it didn't take long really to make those changes. I think it looked a lot better as well. And I used Move Objects On to put the windows in the top there, and put a wall in, and then took it back out again so that the windows showed up, because it was sort of like see-through. Oh, here we come to the landscaping. Again, I'm using the Gravestones from Bootsbrisket on Mod The Sims. And again, I've done some mowed lawn, but of course I change all that up with leafy ground and cobbles, as you'll see as we go along, and the broken old fence as well, and the gates that I put in also from Mod The Sims. Here we go, sort of messing up the ground. I was actually quite pleased with the landscaping, how it turned out, especially with all the trees and the soil and everything. As I say, I have played on this lot, and there is a video at the end to show you how it works, or that it works, should I say, and all the green mist that emanates from those clock style gravestones. As I said before, it's quite subtle, but that might be because I put hedging on them. Probably if you don't cover them with plants and things, it would come out with more mist. So the little snippets of gameplay are at the end of the video, and also a picture montage of the build. Yes, and my weeding and some wildflowers as well that I put in. The weeds are from Mod The Sims as well, and I used that in my last build, which I think are really nice. And the wildflowers are converted from the Sims 4, I believe. So there's quite a few things that I've used in this, stuff from the game, and also conversions and custom content. Of course, if you want this lot in your game, you can download it from the link in the description below, and all instructions for installing are in the readme file in the download zip. Also, in case you're interested, I do have memberships enabled on the channel. I've priced it at the lowest cost that I can do. As a member, you get a little plum bob by your name, some custom emojis to use, and a shout out in my videos. So without further ado, a big shout out to my members, who are Eero Sims, Nikki McKay, Paula Alfaro, Diane Rowe and Alice Jones. Thank you so much. Yes, and the swimming pool tile. I have a mod in my game to make the water look more sparkly, but you need to put down a swimming pool tile. Otherwise the water looks black, as you've seen just there. But of course I've covered that up with trees and ground shrubs. And here I am putting in those, I think they're meant to be gravestones. But I say they're a different style to The Sims 2, so I wanted to cover them over. And I put it in a fountain as well. And I found that water pump which I put in as a ground cover that I got recently from Mod The Sims. Yeah, that's the water pump there. And I thought, well, that's great to have on a churchyard. You usually do get a water pump, don't you, for people to fill up their vases or watering cans to water the plants, or put flowers in water for the graves. I wanted to put a wall up because I wanted this nice big gate put in to make it look like, you know, that did belong to the church. And I put soil under all the fencing and around the church as well. It's not something I normally do around the church. I've started to put it around fencing because I think it looks nice. I've done it around the church as well this time. Well, anyway, we're coming towards the end of the video now, so I'll leave you to watch the rest of it. And as I say, there is a gameplay video at the end and a picture montage of the build. So thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. Don't forget to comment in the section below and let me know what you think. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you get notification of my next video. Subscribing is absolutely free and is very much appreciated. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Dag dag.
Voilà.
직장. It's the
Collabo, la dida.
la bouche. Tu cava. Je vada.
Hey,
Ah, vada. Wedding! Oh!
Hobbits! Zugi!
Hey, man!
Just a hoot.
Chasse oiseau!
Bravo. C'est pour le bacala se livre, chin à la boca.
Stuve! Ah, mi quedo ya. Hola, voilà, voilà, no, no, no.